Leo Soesanto, we are here in Cannes, and this is a 38 RSS, which means the 38th edition of the Cannes cinema meetings. And we just had a very interesting, let's say, how would I call it? Masterclass about, well, conference about Oliver Assayas, the French, and I meanwhile actually find out that he's not only French, he's also Hungarian, of Jewish descendants from his father's side and of Hungarian descendants from his mother's side. I'm very impressed. He's, I would say, a revolutionary filmmaker, but at the same time philosopher. How would you describe him?
He's a very intellectual filmmaker, and the greatest thing is that it shows in his films, but not in a complex way. I mean, it's very clear, like in what he tries to convey. I mean, I think hence the punk, philosophy, this idea that everything has to be like straight without any complexity. It has to be simple. It has to be energetic, but with many ideas. And so it's a very intellectual cinema, but I mean, it's at the same time it's very physical. It's never abstract. It's very high concept, very high ideas, but it always manages to make very straightforward, or they seem to be straightforward or mainstream films.
Which one is your preferred film or series? We spoke also about Irma Web.
I think Irma Web, the original one from '96. It's like
the original one.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite film of his, and even one of my favorite film, even like from French cinema. I think from the '90s. I think what struck me when I saw it like in the '90s, like it didn't feel French at all. It felt French because, it was like it had Jean-Pierre Léo. I mean, but it tried. I mean, to question and this idea of French cinema in the context of global cinema, and it was at a time where like Asian cinema was becoming to be like fashionable. But '96, it was very ahead of his time, very visionary, about the fact that Asian cinema would take over. At the time in Irma Web, it felt something very alien, but it managed to turn this alienness into something very organic, something very obvious, something very modern, and I use modernism many times. So he's a very modern filmmaker.
Have you actually had the chance to meet Oliver Assayas?
Yeah, actually, we made a proper masterclass in 2012.
Where?
In Bordeaux, and
part of
Festival International du Film Indépendant de Bordeaux.
Also independent film festival.
Yeah, he was the godfather, the sponsor of the festival, and there was a masterclass. It was for après-mai, something in the air in English, and it's very. When you do a masterclass with him, you don't have to do anything; just let him talk. And he's a very good talker and everything. So
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.